Hi, Libras. Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to have you. Remember, you don't have to be a Libra to stop by the old Swedes bungalow. If you feel drawn to this channel, this reading could very well be for you. Might want to give it a chance. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me if you like the story. If the story fits you. All right. Advice for you right now is align with your purpose and stay on track. Whatever you're doing, whatever you feel like you should be doing, get in alignment with that purpose. All right. You've got somebody in your energy that you'd like to be with, but the trust is completely gone. No trust there. Yeah, just do the work. You're being divinely guided. The decisions you're making are being influenced by your higher power. So just move ahead, because you're in a much better position than you may think. Yeah. So if you're feeling sorry for yourself or down in the dumps, things aren't really that bad. Yeah, this person that you don't trust anymore, they broke your heart. They did it once, and now you're afraid that they might do it again. Although you'd like to be with them. Like I say, you just can't trust them as far as you can throw them. You'd like to be with someone that's humorous. Somebody that can make you laugh. Not dirty, not filthy jokes or anything like that, but just somebody who's quick and witty and can tell a good joke, or just happy all the time. I think someone who is kind of funny is a person that you would like. Okay. Now, this past person that broke your heart, you were a lesson for this person, not a healer. A lot of you might have hung in there thinking that you were going to heal this person. That wasn't the idea. You are a lesson. And they very well could be a lesson for you too. But you found out that you figured somewhere along the line that, wow, I never really knew this person. I don't know if I really know him now. Yeah. That's part of the reason you don't trust them. They have a secret side, possibly. Okay. Okay, this person's heart might have been closed off during the relationship, but now they feel like their heart's opening for you. It's like things didn't work out, possibly. Your heart's closing off, and now their heart's opening up towards you more, which is an awkward state of affairs. Yeah, you're off to moving in a new exciting direction. So align with that purpose and move ahead with it. And you also, many of you have a new love just around the bend. Now remember, this isn't everybody's story. This is a story that some of you are going to align with today. So if you feel you got a new love just around the bend, then I think you do. If you want it, and it's in the cards for you, it's in the cards for you. Oops. Okay. Yeah, in fact, many people are interested in you. You may not even know it. A new love interest, many people are interested in you. Yeah, looks like you're moving ahead all right. If you want this type of energy in your life. Yeah, this comes along with a new health trip, a whole new regime, just focusing more on yourself. Put yourself on the top of your priority list or close to it. If you're not on that priority list, you better make a new list because you've got to be in shape. You've got to feel good to face the world and the future and to put out the good energy that people need from you. A lot of people rely on your energy, and if you want to be of value to people in their lives, you have to be healthy. You have to be vibrant. Can't let yourself go. It's also good for your confidence too. You know, if you feel healthy, if you're exercising a bit, you're looking better, maybe losing some weight or whatever, it's very good for your confidence. And people like to be around confident people. Yeah, if you feel that your higher power has been coming down on you a little too heavy and you're wondering when it's ever going to end, when are you ever going to see daylight or be comfortable or come to the end of whatever has been burdening you? It's because this is a huge lesson. The universe has been making it rough on you on purpose. There's something very important that you're getting out of this. So if you thought you could heal this person and you couldn't, and you tried and tried, and you hung in there, hoping that this person would come around, and get, I think, more vulnerable, more open to you, more truthful. It was just a big lesson. A big lesson. If you get in contact with this person that broke your heart, you might pretend like everything's okay and all that, and just kind of lead them along like they led you along. I think you might want to give them a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, some of you are going to pretend like everything's okay when really it isn't. And then you're going to lower the boom on them somehow. Now that's kind of vindictive, isn't it? Like seeking vengeance. I wouldn't advise any of you to, play a trick on anybody like that. Because, you think this person's a dog. But this person just dogged you. That's what you think. Yeah, somehow a lot of you got lucky. Something happened. You might have won a trip or came into something that helped you buy some new clothes, or some of you got lucky somehow. Maybe you inherited a little money. Whoa, too expensive for you. I'm not sure what that's referring to. I don't know. I think some of you might be living beyond your means. Life is too expensive for you. You're struggling. You're wondering why your higher power is making it so rough on you. Oh, that's one of the reasons. Because you're struggling. As so many are, actually. I believe the economy's gotten a lot better, but things are still really expensive. The corporations have a grip on everything. Yeah, I fear that the corporations are just have taken over the world. We basically answer to them. Okay. I think the past person, the person that's still in your energy, they want a fresh start with you. They think that they could do better this second time or third time around. You're actually their ideal. I think they've sampled, they've gone out, they've been around, and I think they just want to come home to you. That's what it feels like here. I want to reaffirm that you're moving in the right direction. Whatever you've chosen to do, whatever decisions you've made, they seem to be the right ones. Well, let's grab some tarot. Well, I have another announcement to make. A lot of you know that my mother died about 6 weeks ago. And now my father just passed away. Well, we knew it was coming. In fact, we thought he was going to go first, but he hung in there, and she passed away. And then, as it so often happens, he wanted to be with her. So they're together now. That was just one day before Father's Day. Anyway, somber occasions. These last couple of years have been really strange, trying years for me. A lot of activity, a lot of strange things happening, but I've had quite a bit of, not just my folks, but friends pass away. When you get old, you start realizing, I'm right behind them. Could go tomorrow. But I'm comfortable with my life. I'm happy. I've had kind of a rough life, like most of you, but I'm content now. But could be more content, believe me. I'm dreaming of tropical turquoise waters, nice beaches, just relaxation. But that's not in the cards for me. I still got a lot of things to do. Well, somebody wants to come in. This past person, they want to, I don't know, they want to come in and tell you how they feel. They want to bear their emotions for you. They might even do this by the way of a messenger, an in-between party. But that's pretty specific. But generally, they do want to bear their emotions to you. They want to tell you how they feel and maybe even make an apology. They know that they have been acting like a phony and leading you on and doing all this. They just haven't lived up to potential. They know that you saw them at one time as an emperor, and they're really just a knight. They're in knight energy now. They realize that, or they're thinking that they're not good enough for you. They could have been an emperor or an empress, but they're just didn't make it. That's probably one of the reasons you're trying to heal them. You wanted them to come up. You want them to see your point of view. You wanted them to be on your level. But it was just a big lesson for you. Okay, so you did a lot of thinking about this. Connecting with your higher power. There's that hangman. It comes out almost every time in your readings. Because I believe a lot of you are into your spirituality, and you go there when you need advice and you need help, and you did that with this relationship. In your struggle to heal this person, I believe you may be healing yourself. If not, you were learning wisdom. Okay, There's the old Three of Swords. The Oracle card says they broke your heart. Now you got the Three of Swords right there. Emotional pain. Could have been a third party involved. Okay. Actually, it looks like you discovered somewhere in your meditations or in your intuition that they had a third party. Could have come up in a text or something, or they just kept talking about other people. But you pretty much realized they were dealing with somebody else. Okay. This person breadcrumbed in the past. I don't think they want to do that anymore. They know they led you on. They themselves were on some kind of a fantasy trip. They fed you an illusion. They kind of made up and got you on board too, so that you were talking about all this wonderful stuff. You were just talking about what you could do, what you could build, where you could go, all the fun you'd have, and they were promoting that, and you got into it, and they realized that they feel foolish, and they feel to blame for doing that. They didn't really do it with evil intentions. They did it because it made them feel better, and delighting in this fantasy with you. They didn't really, in the long run, I don't know if they really realized it was going to hurt you, or that you would eventually both get this together or whatever, but there was a lot of fantasizing going on between you and this person in this story. And I go a little overboard once in a while in my readings. I can't contain the energy sometimes and break it down to being more minor. I kind of read the cards in a kind of a major way. You understand what I'm talking about. So if it's a little too heavy or too dynamic for you, just pull it back, break it down. Say, well, the Swede, he's just exaggerating, or he's going overboard, if that may be the case. Anyway, I don't think this person wants to breadcrumb you anymore. I think they want to balance the relationship out. That they're regretful that the whole thing came down and that you got hurt. Came down the way it did. Actually, this person's giving me the vibe that even though they hurt you, broke your heart and everything, they're kind of cold towards that. They're not doing any suffering over your broken heart. I don't see that yet. I see they're remorseful for the role they played in this relationship, but you having a broken heart, I don't see them too concerned over that. Oh, yeah. They know they've got to rise up to your level. They seriously know. They're under judgment. If they've got karma to serve, then they're doing it. They're doing it right now because they were false. They know that they were a liar. And I think they realize that they're going through karma. If they, have a higher power and communicate with their higher power or whatever, if they're aware of, their significance in the universe or whatever, then they feel they're being judged right now for being false. And you see your happiness being set to the wayside. You're going to have to wait on this Ten of Cups. It's not happening right now, not in your mind anyway, not with this pain that you've been suffering with the Three of Swords here, or you have suffered. This could be a previous story. You could have already gone through this, but this is for who's going through it now. Okay. this is a difficult one to read right here. You got the Ace of Wands. You're going to get a new offer, passionate offer, but it comes on top of this Three of Swords. You may be not in the mood to take this offer, although it's going to be a good offer, but you might think that this person, all they think about is sex. It's what they want with you. And you're leery of that. You don't want to be in that position of being what do they call it? Just, well, there's names for it, I guess. I just can't think right now. A booty call or something like that. You don't want to be that. You want the whole ball of wax. You want the commitment, the kids, family, the home and everything like that. That's what you want. You want the conventional kind of thing. But you do want abundance, This broken heart business is all wrapped up in passion. All wrapped up in passion. There's some sex involved here. And this could be a new offer coming in, or this person coming back with another offer. And it seems like it's a little bit more honest this time, but because they want to change, they want to do better. Could be too late for this person, though, to change their ways. Yeah, they also see this relationship coming to an end. Yeah, they did have dreams and hopes, but they might not have very much money right now. They might be financially strapped. They may have been too generous, or I wouldn't say generous, maybe too frivolous with their money. They might have invested or bought things, used money in ways that didn't benefit them that much. Just kind of like water slipping through a sieve. Okay, and now they don't have a lot of money. They might have had been living comfortably or had money at one time, but it looks like they're hurting now, possibly. But anyway, they feel that they're not in any position actually to support a relationship. It looks like. Yeah, their money is tight. They're having to be selfish. They're having to be selfish with their money. Very, they're guarding it. Like if they have money in the bank, they're just not even wanting to touch it or anything like that. Could be their last dime. They're guarding their money and probably wondering where they're going to get more, or working on a way to get more. Yeah. A lot of you are still waiting for this person, waiting to see what develops with them. You're curious, but it's been a painful relationship, but some of you still are open to, going back with them if they change. I don't see them changing. I see this broken heart up here. Now you're following your ideal. Your ideas. You're moving in another direction. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're moving in another direction. You waited. You were very, very patient in this relationship. And every day that went by, it just got a little bit more painful for you. They just couldn't catch up. It started to become a lost cause. And that's when the thing, you realized you couldn't deal with this anymore. You had to leave love behind, venture out with this Eight of Cups here. Yeah, you're looking for a brighter, sunnier day. This put you in the doldrums. It was painful. The broken heart, all that. Yeah, I might have to do some traveling here. My folks lived a long ways away. Luckily, I got to see them a little less than a year ago. Wow, it seems like a long time now. So I wish I could have been there, up until the end, but just couldn't do it. I had too many other obligations, and I kind of said my goodbyes. They said their goodbyes too, because when I saw them last time, because they figured that they probably wouldn't see me again. Okay. This person does have a third party, another lover, but to their dismay, couldn't replace you. They think about you. This could have been somebody that they settled for after you two split up. Yeah. They think you're really attractive. And if they could get you back, they'd be proud to show you off, Yeah, you look good walking hand in hand. And they'd want to introduce you to their friends and all that. But their ego is stopping their happiness with you. And that's holding them back. They're too proud. Well, and regretful and embarrassed because they broke your heart in some cowardly fashion. But there's that card. They feel like they can open up with you now. Like they've come into some big realization that maybe they do love you. And they've made all these mistakes here. They want to open up with you. I don't know if they're going to do that or not, though. You might not even care. Too late. Just, caused me enough pain. I don't want to even hear it anymore. I don't care if you are open. That might be your attitude. Yeah. Some of you've got a new love. Something new. It could be this Ace of Wands up here. A passionate offer. You absolutely could actually fall in love with someone else. And this person will help you heal and rebalance your energy. I know that would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. You're dealing with someone who's very sensitive. That could be the new person. And they could be the one that wants to show you off. That's really proud to be with you. They think you're gorgeous. They're very sensitive, so if you're dealing with a new person, be gentle with their emotions. Careful how you handle their heart. Some of you are moving abroad, maybe even going, out of the country, relocating. Not all of you are moving abroad. Some of you could just be moving someplace, away from where you're at now. You might be around more than one person who's snoopy and talks, kind of gossipy. Somebody who likes to, a couple people, more than one. There might be like a group of people that talk about others. And you might know them, and you might hang out with them once in a while, and I don't think you like to hear anybody be admonished or talked down about or talked behind their back. I don't think that makes you feel comfortable. So that's why this card's coming up. You don't like that kind of stuff because you don't normally say anything vindictive or very hurtful or gossip or lie about people. Now, it's common to bring up friends and give an idea of what you think about them or what if they're doing right or whatever, but vindictive gossip is hurtful, and it can spread and come back to who's ever doing it as well. So you, I think you stay away from that kind of monkey business. Somebody you know may be facing some kind of scandal. Maybe even you. There might be talk going around about you and this person, or something you've done, or whatever, whether it's fictitious or not. But you see, that's where gossip comes in. Somebody just exaggerates something, and then the next person gets a hold of it, and they exaggerate it. Next thing it's so blown out of proportion that that story doesn't even hold any truth. You might be around some of that energy. I keep getting that here. Okay. Now, either you have a nice body, or this new person has a nice body. I think because they're really, you have a nice body. They think you have a nice body, and they'd be proud to show you off to their friends. Yeah, you're not waiting any longer. Those of you who want to move, it's like you're just like, I'm not hanging out here anymore. Just fill in the relocating card. You're not hanging out any longer for the past person, or you're not waiting any longer to move. You're just anxious. You've been hanging out too long, and you're ready to get going. So this move could be relatively soon. Or, as I say, you're not waiting for this past person, but which could be it. Because you got a new love coming in this story. Every time it's a little bit different story. New love will help you rebalance. With this new love, you might be facing a little bit of talk or scandal about this. I don't know why, but maybe you were involved. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to keep reading the cards. Okay, for some of you, an age difference is a concern. That could make somebody insecure. If you're too much younger or too much older, that works. It works often, but it does pose insecurities on both sides. Usually the older party's side, because they're going to wonder if is this person going to hang around while I'm old and take care of me, or are they going to ditch me for somebody younger? That kind of thing. Okay. Person in your energy doesn't want to fight anymore. They're worn out, exhausted, yeah. They stood their ground, even arrogantly, trying to prove that they could be on their own and they didn't care. This is that card that always tells me when it was over, they pretended to be indifferent. Like, well, so what? Big deal. I can live without you. Ha ha. We just had fun. That's all. I can go replace you or have fun with any. They left you with that impression. They might even have said some mean stuff or made you cry. With their arrogance and their ego. But they don't want to fight anymore. They've put down their sword. Wow. You don't want to fight anymore either. You don't want to wait. You're not waiting. You're done waiting. You're done. You're done waiting for this false person. This person who believes they're always right, their way or the highway. They do have people that look up to them, but I think they've got a lot of people fooled about how important they are. They're not as important as they, to society or the community or whatever, as they try and put off that they are. Like they're a big deal in the community, but they're not. They got problems, and you're not waiting. You've had it. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they see you as above them, higher. I don't know, in wisdom, in luck, whatever, spirituality, whatever it is. They feel like I say, they're embarrassed. They feel beneath you now. They feel like they're beneath you. But they're not beneath conning you in some way to get back in with you. They're a con artist. I think this person's always always trying to figure out what they can get out of something or how the situation's going to benefit them. Yeah, they see you as an empress, above them, and something that they're probably not going to be able to reach anymore. Yeah, you got a world card here, and you're getting ready to cruise. For those of you, well, this has got to be very not general, but very precise for some of you, and probably not others. But looks like, maybe a majority of you are getting ready to move. You want to go someplace. Or maybe just a big vacation, but I don't know. I get the feeling a lot of you, you want to move. I kind of feel that way myself. I mean, I love my place here, really. I don't really want to move, but I'm getting ready because it's been a long, long winter, basically. The spring hasn't been hardly much better. I get cabin fever. I long for the sun. But I'm a snowbird because I like to come back. I like to come home. But I need at least 6 months someplace else, so that might happen this winter. I could be doing this show from someplace more exotic. If I can afford it. I'm low maintenance, though. I'm comfortable in meager dwellings. So I just fix it up the way I like it. It can be small, but it has to be near the water. It has to be in a sunny location. It has to be in a country where things don't cost very much, like Mexico. Okay. You do have people talking around you. You've got a particular gossip. Somebody that backs you up and pretends like they're on your side and they want to see you make it and all that. But in reality, they're envious. They'd rather see you just stay right where you are because they don't want you to outshine them. And I'm getting that's the vibe of this person that you had to walk away from. Now, they have a big ego. And if they do try and come back in, they're going to try and con you. They want to open up their emotions to you and let you know how they really feel. But I don't think they're going to do that. This person's stubborn, stuck in their ways. But you've got an open world. You've got an advantage going on out here. Your world is wide open. So take a look around. There's some exploring to do. You got some high adventure ahead of you if you want it. Anyway, we better get going. before my batteries run out. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Peace and love to you.